show is brought to you by the Black Business School, the #1 black wealth institution on earth. To learn how to invest in the stock market for free, please visit firstshareofstock.com. That's firstshareofstock.com, and that link is at the top line of the description box. You got my personal recommendation on that, firstshareofstock.com. All right, man, we got some news coming out of the Cash Money camp today, man. Let's jump right into this one, because this one is a little bit crazy. Now, the half brother, right, of Cash Money Records founder Birdman and Ronald Slim Williams has been incarcerated for over the last 2 decades. He was actually recently released from jail. Now, they're saying that his name goes by the name of Gangsta. He was sentenced to a life sentence after pleading guilty to federal charge of dealing heroin and plotting, right, to kill some drug dealers out of New York. Now, let's go all the way down. Now, according to NOLA.com, rumors say that Gangsta was the big money who initially bankrolled the meteoric rise of Cash Money Records. He was also allegedly a part of the Louisiana crew called the Hot Boys, a name that in 1997 Lil Wayne, Turk, Juvenile, BG adopted as a tag for their name. We all heard about the Hot Boys. The block is hot, bling bling. I need a hot girl, right? Now, let's go all the way down and talk about this right here, right? Now, in 1998, let's go back to his case, right? Gangsta pleaded guilty to once again engaging in the continuing criminal enterprise and solicitation for murder. Now, the FBI caught him in a scheme to kill some drug dealers from New York in his hometown of New Orleans. Now, they said had he not been caught on wire and the feds didn't intercept the package of heroin critical to the murder, Gangsta may have enjoyed some of the success of, he pretty much would have been beside, Birdman and Drake and Nicki Minaj and Young Thug and all the people that came under the umbrella of Cash Money Record. And again, this is alleged, the part about him bankrolling Cash Money. Those are just rumors right there. No factual information, just rumors, and it's all alleged, right? Now, here's the bombshell, right? According to Federal Bureau of Prison Records, he was actually released on January the 3rd. Nobody knows why he was released, right? Now, when asked to confirm his release, his attorney, Townsend Myers, stated that his client received a reduced sentence. Another person not talking in the Interim U.S. attorney, Duane Evans' office, who declined to comment but stated the judge ordered records to be sealed, right? Now, according to court reports, here we go, brace yourself, Williams started cooperating with the government after his arrest. Birdman's brother gave substantial assistance to the government and helped them secure guilty pleas from co-defendants. They go on to say, here's the prosecutor wrote, right? The defendant also provided information to state authorities regarding a number of murders and urged persons who had witnessed murders to come forward as witnesses and contact others. Now, one of the co-defendants said Williams, murdered two of the people. His name was Mr. Fernandez, a 26-year-old male, and a 19-year-old, another person who was shot dead in a Chevy Corsica in LaSalle Street. On LaSalle Street at that time. Now, Gangsta defended himself and said while he didn't kill the people, he saw who did. He wrote letters to the judge and the New Orleans Parish District Attorney to confess to witnessing the murders and name the people who allegedly killed them. They go on to say he also wrote in these letters that the prosecutors agreed to support a sentence reduction for him because he helped them arrest a correctional officer. This by way of allhiphop.com and NOLA.com, the press out there in New Orleans. So Birdman's brother, they're saying, half brother, they said cooperated to get less time because back in 99, 98, he was sentenced to a life sentence. And I don't know. Like usually, only time records get sealed, in my opinion, one, I think if you get like an expungement, it's sealed to a certain extent. And the only thing I can think of is somebody who was, either working or cooperating witness, and according to reports, they're saying he was a cooperating witness and he was released. Now, what does this mean ultimately? I think to me, it's one of those things where it's like, because even with the whole Desiree Perez thing, it's like, you know, at one point in life, I'm sure a lot of these guys did go by what they call the street code, not associating, and not say that he's associating with Birdman or nothing like that. Now we don't know that, or Slim or none of them guys. But if it's his half brother, I don't expect somebody to alienate, somebody who's family to him. I just don't. At the end of the day, now if you're talking about strictly street code and what the guys purport in the street, it's like, all right, yeah, you ain't supposed to deal with nobody like that. They would be considered, a snitch, a rat, somebody who cooperated, pointed at other people, gave up people who committed murders. That's just what it is. Now, again, I understand it, I respect it, and I don't always agree with it in certain instances. Now, if you're in the streets and you're 100% willing, you're doing what you're doing out there, you pledge to that life, you know what comes with it, then I'm like, all right, I rock with you on that. You shouldn't be snitch, you shouldn't be ratting. But there are some circumstances where it's like, all right, most people are going to do it. They just are. I mean, everybody says, we just the code and this, that, until they throw all these years up. Or they say, all right, you got life in prison, right? But, matter of fact, it's been 20 years. It's been 25 or 30 years. Give us this, this, and this, and we can get you home, bro. Like, just think about that. Knowing that you had life in prison and them coming to you saying you could actually come home, 99.9 of the people going to flip. It just is what it is. I'm not saying that I agree with it 100% of the time, but I do understand why people do it. And that's just being real as hell. Like, real as I don't know what. Now, again, there's certain instances where, people are not in the streets and they tell, that's a totally different thing. I don't think they're rats. I don't think they're snitching. But if you're in something, you're cooperating, you're selling, you're shooting, you're doing all that, and you get caught and you get hemmed up, you start pointing other people out, by street definition, you will be considered a snitch and a rat. And I mean, who could dispute that? That just is what it is. I mean, you can't really go against that. But nevertheless, man, I'm gonna digress on this particular story. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section about this. Now, again, it was alleged, it was rumors that he, got cash money popping. And even if that was the case, like, I'm not surprised. I mean, we see this all the time. I mean, Jay-Z, Dame Dash, they talked about it, taking money from the street and building a record label. I'm not surprised by it, if it's the case. But, what do you expect these dudes to do? I'm not giving anybody any type of excuses, but if you come up in a certain way, you're probably going to move a certain way and do things a certain way, the majority of the people. And some people are going to make money and funnel it into other things. And, I mean, my mom's been doing it. It's just how it goes in America and all over the world. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section about this. Make sure you share the video, like the video, and make sure you guys subscribe to Hip Hop News Uncensored for more exclusive just like this one, man. I really appreciate you guys. We still got the challenge going on right now. We're about 60 followers away from 1,000. If you're the 1,000th person to follow us on Twitter, right? The Twitter is HHU for life. The link is in the description, and I'll throw it up on the screen as well so you can see it. It's HHU for life. That's our official Twitter account. If you want to get there quicker, go into the description box, and you can see follow us on Twitter. Go right there. If you're the 1,000th person, here's what I want you to do, right? I want you to let me know that you're number 1,000. Screenshot number 1,000. Hit me up. Email me. ogod@hiphopun.com is going to be the easiest way. Let me know that you're the winner. I'm going to send you something, man. I'm going to get your Cash App or PayPal, and I'm going to send you something, man. So the 1,000 Twitter follower, we're like 60 away. So if you start following us right now, you'll easily probably get that and get some cash tonight. The Twitter is HHU for life. Only way out of here, man, smash the like button and make sure you guys subscribe real quick. Go ahead, hit that subscribe button, man, and Hip Hop News Uncensored for more exclusive just like this. And it's your brother, Ogod, man, over and out. Peace.